Welcome to Caroline GW Yoga. Today's video is going to be a little workout for glute medius. So this is the part of your glutes, your bottom. If you were to place your hands or cup your hands on the upper part of your bum, it's this area that you're going to feel first half of class, nice bit of workout, and then second half we're going to be stretching it out after working so hard. I hope you enjoy. Okay, we're going to start on all fours. The hands can be a little bit further forward than the shoulders because we're going to start by doing some nice big circles in one direction just to loosen up the side body, the hips, the shoulders. Also incorporating the neck, you can gaze from side to side. And then start to move around opposite direction. As you move your body, starting to incorporate the Ujjayi breath, so yogic breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose only. And engaging your muscle at the back of the throat, the gluteus muscle. It's also the same muscle we use when we whisper. If you're unfamiliar with your Ujjayi breath, there's a video on my channel with how to cultivate that. Okay, come up onto all fours. Now align your wrists so they're directly under the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Starting with your right arm, lift the arm up, and as you lift, really press through the left arm so you're not collapsing down, you're pushing the earth away. Spread the skin of the hand, and then you're threading the right arm through. The palm faces up, your right cheek rests on the earth. Left arm, extend it forward. Check that your wrist is in line with the elbow, your elbow in line with your shoulder. With that left hand, root down through the four corners of the hand. And then from here, level 1, you can rest. Level 2, you're going to extend the left leg out behind you, pointing the toes, drawing your navel in and up. So finding a little bit of balance here. If you want to challenge your balance even more, the right hand and forearm is going to lift up off the earth. So tricky balance. Okay, those of you, if you have the hand lifted off the earth, place the back of the right hand down. Slide everybody your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Slowly come up, raising your right arm forward. If you lifted the back leg, keep it there. Those of you who haven't, lift your left leg up. Exhale, elbow to knee, chin to chest. Inhale, reach forward and back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, forward and back. Exhale, just lower the right hand down. Bend your left knee. Spread the toes. So now flexing the foot as if you wanted to stand on the sky. With your arms, push the earth away. So again, we're not dipping the upper back. You're actively pressing away. And the crease of your elbows, turn them forward towards the front of your mat. So you're turning on your stabilizer muscles around the shoulder girdle. Lower the left knee to hover next to the right. Again, both arms stay straight as you lift the left arm to the sky. Check that you don't collapse the right. This can happen here. And then bring the left knee back to meet your right knee. And let's do 3 more. Inhale, knee the same height as your hip. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, spreading the toes, lift the knee nice and high. This is called your fire hydrant. And then final one, inhale, lifting the knee nice and high. You should hopefully feel glute med here. And then exhale, place the knee down. Heels stay behind the knees. Anterior tilt of the pelvis, so you're tilting the pelvis forward. Sit bones to the sky as you sit down on your heels. Walk the arms in front, keeping the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders lifted, and your head can fall between the arms. Taking pose of the child here. Really use this opportunity to breathe into your entire back, filling it with breath. Before riding your next inhale, all fours as you come up. Check the alignment of wrists and knees over to the opposite side. So we're starting with the left arm. Left arm lifts to the sky, threading the needle, left arm threads through. The palm faces up, left cheek on the earth. Your right arm extends forward, so really press down underneath the index and the little finger and the inner and outer base of your palm. So those are your 4 points, like a square. Those of you that want to try the left leg, it's going to lift up on the right side, squeeze your glutes, your bum as much as you can. Big, big stabilizer muscles here. And then again, that bottom hand, if you like, can peel off the floor. Now I say to my yogi friends at home, if you go roly-poly, it's completely normal. It's happened to me lots of times. Okay, hand comes slowly back down. Slide the right hand. Make sure it's underneath the right shoulder. Push. Left arm forward, your right leg is back. And then check the bony alignment, knee underneath hip, wrist under shoulder. And then hollow the belly, elbow to knee. 3 more just like this. Inhaling forward. Exhale round. Inhale forward, and even with my right hand, I'm gripping the mat with the tips of my fingers so they go white. Really making sure that the weight distribution is even throughout the whole palm. Exhale round. This time, inhale forward. Exhale, just the left hand comes down. You're bending your right knee. Spread the toes. Check that you're standing on the sky. Again, press. Keep those arms straight. Lower the right knee to meet the left. Still keeping both arms straight. Right leg lifts. Can you lift the knee the same height as the hip? Exhale down. Off we go. Inhale, lifting up. Heel in line with the knee also. Exhale down. So try not to let the heel sag down. Keep it nice and active right through that calf. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Keep those elbow creases wrapping forward. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release the knee down. Spread the sit bones. Sit on the heels first. Then walk your arms forward. Inhale, come up onto hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the sit bones, downward facing dog. And just here in your down dog, feel free to walk your dog, move your head all the way around in one direction. And then move it around in the opposite direction. Give your head a little shake, yes. And a little shake, no. And then find stillness in your down dog. I want you to bend your knees a little bit, so a micro bend in the knees. Then your sit bones, so the bones in your bum, tilt your pelvis forward, so the bones of your bum point up, so the tailbone, the bottom shoots up towards the sky. My pelvis, that pelvic ball is tilting forward. Keep that action. See if you can straighten your legs a little bit and send your heels back and down. Keep the head relaxed. Again, same action with the arms. Crease of the elbow. You can imagine you've got a string between the elbow crease. pulling the elbows together, that crease of the elbow in towards your face, and then forward towards the front of your mat. Good. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees a couple of inches, send your chest to the upper thighs. Again, relax the head, arms are strong, tailbone, sit bones point up, pelvis tilts forward. Straighten the legs, heels back and down. Walk the feet to the top of your mat. If you can, do suck the head of the femur, your thigh bone, into the hip socket. Place the feet behind your wrists. Shift the weight forward into the balls of your feet. And hang out here, taking hold of either elbow. Gently rocking from side to side. Same idea as you press all four corners of the hands into the mat. With your feet, you're rooting down through the big toe metatarsal, little toe metatarsal, inner and outer heel. So an even weight distribution. Not collapsing in, not collapsing out. And same, not bringing the weight too far back or too far forward. Let the arms now relax. Your legs, imagine there's a magnet between them. Hug the legs in, suck the navel in, slowly roll up. And see if you can feel an imaginary zip up through your legs. And then that zip keeps working all the way from the pubic bone to the navel. The chest lifts up. Your shoulders roll up, back and down. Your chin back, as if you're forming a double chin. Looks weird. It's the right thing to do. Deep neck flexors on. Bring the hands to your heart. Come back to your breath. Take a moment to set your intention. Feel the breath move all the way down to your feet, all the way back up towards your head. So this constant cycle of grounding but also lifting up. Stability and elevation. Open the eyes, take a deep breath in. Your gaze is soft. Exhale, release the fingertips down. Trying to keep the ribs in, so try not to pop the ribs. Raise the arms up. So this would be popping the ribs. Imaginary hands or corset around the ribs is keeping them contained. Ribs in. Exhale, little bend in the knees. Find that anterior tilt of the pelvis. Let the arms hang underneath the shoulders. Deep neck flexors on. Shift the weight to the left foot. Right leg lunges back. Right knee down. Keep the arms down. Shoulders lift up, back and down. Sending the right hip forward. Exhale, place the palms down. Lift your back knee. Push, step into plank. So legs are strong, glutes are on. And then that bent knee down dog. So press the chest to the upper thighs. Check the elbows don't sickle out. You're going to wrap them in. Dive down, so as if the forearms are almost going to touch the mat, but they don't. Lift into up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot to the inner edge of the right hand. Root down through the four corners of the foot. Raise both arms up as you squeeze your thighs together. Squeeze your glutes. So you might need to lift a little bit up. Fire those glutes up, so bum on. Keep those glutes on as you exhale. Now bend the back knee so it almost touches the earth. Inhale, lift up. That front knee stays still. Exhale, lower. Third one, inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Now we're going to come to stand on the right leg. Inhale, stand all the way up. Left knee is bent, the hip and the knee on the same plane. Reach up through the arms. Exhale, baby squat down. Inhale up. Exhale, medium squat. Now drive up through that right leg. Exhale, big, big squat. Lower all the way down as far as you can and then drive back up. Inhale. Exhale, place your left foot behind the right. Toes in line. Come down all the way into your forward fold. Your head hangs. Your legs still squeeze in, so try not to let them go floppy. Active through the thighs, through the calves. Back to your breath. Now just check where you are on your mat. I'm going to move a little bit over to the left because we're going to do our sliders now. I'm actually even going to just move the mat in half so I can slide on this nice slidey wood, which makes it slightly easier. You can place a sock underneath your left foot as well if you need to. So when you're ready, let's meet in a half lift. Exhale, take both hands to your hips and push your hips back. Draw the center of your chest forward so you've got a nice long back. And then again, thighs squeeze in. As you squeeze the thighs, try and let the glutes fire up. Exhale, both hands to your hips. Look down at your feet, your back foot, so your left foot, come onto the outer edge, so the inner edge is lifted. Lift the chest as you breathe in. Exhale, slide your left leg over to the right. Try and keep both feet on the same line. Arms out to the side, chest stays lifted. And then inhale, use your glutes, so use the squeezing of your bottom to bring the legs back up. Just 2 more. Slowly down. Slowly up. Last one. Press the foot as far away as you can this time. Place your left hand underneath the shoulder, right arm up towards the sky. Now, keep this right arm lifted. It's going to move though forward and around to come along the side of your torso. Slide your back leg behind you and moving into warrior 3. So when you've got your balance, left arm lifts alongside the torso as well. Reach through both fingertips and then gradually bend the right knee. Place the ball of the foot on the mat. Both arms lift up as you breathe in. Exhale, place the hands down. Step into your plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And just walk it out. Inhale, raise the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot behind your right wrist. Inhale, left foot behind left. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. All the way up, hug the legs in, an imaginary magnet between those legs, squeezing them in. Exhale, take the hands to your heart. Take a few breaths here. Other side. First, cultivating breath. Opening the eyes and finding a soft drishti, a soft gaze. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, release the fingers down. Lift the arms. Inhale. half lift, anterior tilt of the pelvis, exhale. Shift the weight to the right foot, left leg lunges back, left knee down. Root down through that front foot, squeeze thighs and glutes, chest lifts. Exhale, place the palms, step into a plank, actively pushing the earth away, then bend the knees, chest to thighs. Wrap the arms, dive and lift into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left leg through. Before you lift, hug the thighs. Then raise the arms. Have your little fingers slightly turned in, and do you see how that wraps again the arm bones? Integrating head of humerus, so your upper arm bone into the shoulder girdle. So glutes are on, and they stay on as you exhale, hover. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down, this time inhaling, rise up. Right knee on the same plane as the hip. Exhale, baby squat to begin. Inhale, you're driving through the leg. Use your glute to press up. Exhale, medium, a little bit lower. Inhale, we drive up. Big one, exhale, down, down, down. Then inhale, we come up. Straighten the leg. Place the right leg behind the left. And fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Take both hands to the hips, traction the back, so actively press your hips away with your hands. Pull your shoulders together, or the shoulder blades together on the back as your chest moves forward. Then find a neutral pelvis as you lift up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Look down at the feet, come onto the knife edge of your right foot now, so check you've got a big enough surface to move the right leg out to the left. Lift the chest as you breathe in. Arms move out to the side, right leg slides out to the left. Use the inhale to pull everything back to center. Exhale down. Inhale up. Final one. Exhale, lower down. Place the right hand under your shoulder, left arm to the sky. Really nice stretch here all along glute, IT band. Then you're swooping your left arm to come alongside the torso. If you're wobbly, keep your gaze low. Right foot lifts off the floor. Right hand comes alongside the body, warrior three. From your warrior three, bend your left knee, slow, slow, slow. The ball of the back foot connects. Keep the left knee over the ankle, arms up. No saggy bottoms, squeeze those glutes. Exhale, hands down. Step into plank. Just the elbows bend, chaturanga. Upward facing and downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale, raise the right leg to the sky. Exhale, take your right foot, pigeon pose. So have the right knee, you're sending it towards the right little finger. The heel underneath the left hip bone. Straighten out your left leg, press the top of the foot into the mat so your back knee possibly can lift off the mat, okay? If it doesn't lift, that doesn't matter. You're just having that activity to stretch through the back of the leg and then feel both legs draw in towards one another. So rather than just collapsing down, You're actively drawing everything in, firing everything up. Arms up, chest up, and then slowly we're going to lower for 5, exhaling for 4, breathing in for 3, still lowering slowly for 2, holding here for 1, and then make fists, relax the forehead, relax your left knee. For Kapotasana, your pigeon pose. And then slowly lift the head up. Place the hands down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Take your right foot into a lunge on the outer edge of your right hand so it's off the width of your mat. This time both feet are turning to 3 o'clock. You're coming onto the knife edge of both. Lift your right arm. Open the arm up and back. Option 1. Or you can place the hand just on the inner edge of your right thigh, just guiding the knee to open like a book. I quite like the arm back because then I really get a rotation in the spine. And then slowly, slowly we're coming back and stepping into downward facing dog. One more side before Shavasana. Left leg lifts to the sky. Pigeon pose on the left side, so guide the left knee to the little finger. Heel underneath the hip. Back foot presses down. Legs draw into the center. Zip up from pubic bone to navel. Lift the arms. Wrap the pinky fingers. Inhale. Exhale, lower for 5. Breathing for 4. Keep the chin tucked in for 3. I feel tighter on this side for 2. Holding here. And then opposite fist on top. Pigeon pose. Get the breath all the way down to the kidneys. All the way around the hips. Down the thigh, around the knee. And then lifting the gaze. Again, plant the palms. We're coming into our lizard. So tuck the back toes. Left foot off the width of the mat. We want the legs nice and wide. Both feet now turn to 9 o'clock. Lift the inner arch of both feet. Try not to collapse in the right hand again. You're pushing so you make space in the shoulder joint. Right arm up and back. As you exhale, turn on the feet, toe heel left foot to center. And then step it back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then come into your pose of the child, knees down. This time bring the knees wide, big toes to touch. Tilt the pelvis, press the sit bones onto your heels. And then release your head to the earth. Slowly slide the hands towards you. Bring both knees together. Let them fall to your non-habitual side, so the more unusual side. Legs swing around to the front. Position yourself so you have the full mat to release into Shavasana. So hold under the kneecaps, lift your chest, and then to release down, just straighten the arms. Gather the shoulder blades onto the back. Have the arms alongside the body, palms face up. Release either leg so they're as wide as the mat. And then taking a big breath all the way into your nose. Release this one out through the mouth with a big sigh, softening your body. Softening also the breath, so returning from Ujjayi to soundless, relaxed abdominal breathing. Soften the inner body. Soften the outer body. Soften your whole body. Let your whole body be so relaxed and soft that you feel it being held by Mother Earth. Totally surrender. Staying here for as long as you have time for. If you are ready to come out of Shavasana, start to make little movements in your fingers and your toes. As you take a deeper breath, lift the arms all the way up and back. Point and flex your feet. And give yourself a big hug. Whichever way you prefer, you can roll to your right side or rock and roll up to your seat. Do so carefully and without disturbing the peace. When you come to your seat, settle into it so you feel the sit bones ground down, the leg bones and the pelvis moving down, dropping down, whilst your spine and your crown of head lifts up towards the sky. Join the hands at your heart, left palm pressing against right palm in an equal relationship, as you find balance through breath, body, mind and soul. Thank you so much for practicing. See you soon. Namaste.